I worked at a no excuses charter school early in my teaching career, and I decided to spill the tea on all of the unhinged, unbelievable things that happened while I worked there. I will not be revealing the name of the school or anything about where it is, and I would guess it's changed a lot at this point. When I first got hired, we had like a 2 or 3 week training, and most of that was teaching us as teachers the discipline code. This school ran on a demerit system, so students got 4 demerits in a cycle, which I think was 2 weeks if I'm remembering. They would have a detention, which was 3 hours long on Fridays, and students had to copy from the student handbook the whole entire time while, if they stopped for a minute or even if they like turned around to try to whisper at someone, like someone would scream at them. So the really straightforward demerits were like, if you were a second late to class, and that meant if you weren't seated by the bell, that was 1 demerit. Talking, like even whispering while the teacher was talking, 1 demerit. I think cursing was 2, and chewing gum was 4, so an automatic detention for chewing gum. Uniform infractions, like if your shirt was untucked, you got demerits for that. I don't remember how many. If you didn't have a belt, automatic detention. But if you think those are crazy, just wait. There were demerits for putting your head down in class, and the year I started there, the admin decided that there should be demerits for putting your hands like this, like just resting your face on your hand, because that was considered like a slippery slope to putting your head down or falling asleep in class. So if you're sitting like this in class, looking at the teacher, that's 1 demerit. You're probably listening to this and thinking like, yeah, but all the reasonable teachers like just wouldn't give demerits, right? We couldn't really get away with that because they would come observe us all the time, and they would also track the demerit system online and see like which teachers weren't getting demerits in certain categories and talk to us about that. And then we had our own consequence system that affected our pay as teachers if we weren't enforcing the rules. If you're wondering how I worked here for 2 years, to be honest with you, I was young and dumb and kind of lightly brainwashed. And that's what I just told you. This is just scratching the surface. Like I did not even get into some of the most messed up aspects of this school. So stay tuned for part 2.